Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel right now because I want to talk about the abuse that I've been through in my home since I woke up this morning. What I'm going through in my home is unthinkable, and I don't know where it says that in Australia a landlord is allowed to place illegal cameras in a tenant's home, in their bathroom, in their bedroom, and in their living area, and then take money from abusers to view so that they can view into my home and watch me be put through cruelty in my home by the 3 neighbours that are joined to my home who are tampering with my air. Now, since I woke up this morning, when I woke up at 4:30 a.m. this morning, the woman downstairs was tampering with my air. And that's because she views into my home illegally on these cameras, and she also monitors my vital signs and my movements. And this woman is beyond obsessed. I've never in my life seen anyone as obsessed as this woman is with stalking and harming me. She's trying to kill me. There's absolutely no doubt about it, and she's more than capable of it. The woman in the unit right next door to me was doing the same thing when I was trying to eat my breakfast. This woman was using the filthy stench of her home and sending that through into my home. The woman downstairs right now is sending dust into my home constantly. This woman downstairs, there's so many ways she's affecting my health. And when she's caught, she's going to jail for a very long time. She's sending this dust through into my home. It's affecting my sinuses severely. It's affecting my breathing when I go to bed at night. She constantly sends this dust into my home. She's been doing it for a year, maybe even more, and it just covers my entire home. It rains down from the roof. The landlord has rigged her range hood so that she can do this over her stove. This woman has sent gas into my home in the past, and she's ruining my home. She is ruining my life. And I don't deserve any of this. And for the life of me, I can't understand why this woman is not in jail now. She's affecting my breathing, my sinuses with this dust. She thinks it's funny too. This is an elderly woman that's doing this. And she's extremely cruel and sadistic. The dust is going through the back of all my appliances because it's been falling from the roof for that long. And it makes everything dirty. So when it falls on the floor and then I walk it through, it makes things dirty. And my chairs, like it's falling all over my chairs and my lounge, and I have to constantly vacuum my home, and I have a pain condition, and that this is another reason why she does this. She also does it to humiliate me because there's people viewing into my home illegally. So she does it so that, she feels powerful because she has that power to make me have to clean my house. And yesterday she carried out abuse. She's just so cruel. I mentioned yesterday on the video, the detail this woman watches, like she watches my life more than her own. That is for sure. And she takes notes. And yes, this is how cruel she is. Yesterday I was trying to do up my necklace, and because sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me to do that, and sometimes I drop things as well. And when I was trying to do up my necklace, she dropped something on the floor. Like that was mind abuse. This is how cruel this woman is and how calculated she is. It's like she runs from one room to the other. Even when I go downstairs and I leave my home, she's carrying out abuse as I leave my home so that I can hear it. Her whole life revolves around me, and it's sick, and someone needs to do something about her. This is a very sick person. So she's affecting my pain levels because, I'm constantly being put through this abuse from her, constantly having to fight for my life in my own home. And, it's affecting my stress levels. It's affecting my health in that way as well. I have severe PTSD. This woman thinks it's a big joke to cause me a panic attack. She's watching my heartbeat on a monitor, and when she carries out abuse, she watches that, and that's making her feel powerful. This woman is so sick, and what makes her think that she has any power over my life? It's sick. I moved into this home a little over 5 years ago now, and since the day I moved here, this woman's been contracted to try and abuse me to death, to put me through psychological abuse by corrupt members of the New South Wales justice system. So the landlord's taken bribes from the justice system to do this to me, and with this woman though, it's more than that. It's like she has a mental disturbance going on, and she does this for her entertainment. She abuses me for her. That's her life. It's deranged. It really is. It's so deranged. And her family are watching this happen, and I know they are. They could even be viewing into my home illegally, because whenever I mention them, the abuse stops for a little while. And then it starts back up again. And then I'll mention them again, and it stops for a little while. It starts back up again. So they know. And, this woman's been abusing me for 2 years now. 5 years, actually, but she's been putting me through horrific abuse for 2 years. Every day of her life, she's tried to take my life. She's watching my heartbeat on a monitor as she inflicts panic and trauma. It's attempted murder. She does it over and over and over. Her family are watching her do this. Now, there's some kind of money in this for these people if they're successful at taking my life. And this is why they're doing this. These three neighbours that are joined to my home whose range hoods have been rigged, they hire themselves out to people because they have close access to abuse me. The landlord, St George Community Housing, is allowing this to go on. And what St George Community Housing is doing is a crime against humanity. No human being on this earth deserves to be treated like this. Even someone who's in prison doesn't get treated this bad. And the thing is, I don't deserve any of it. I'm a good person. I was good to these people. I've done nothing to deserve this. It's happening to me because of corrupt members of the justice system and my abusive family members who are also viewing into my home illegally, watching this happen to me, who have stolen my inheritance and my life that they need to give back immediately so that I can go and live the life I'm meant to be living before they stole everything. So this woman downstairs is right now sending dust into my home. And I need urgent help because she's just, what she's doing is just so bizarre that she's getting away with it. To me, how is this woman and this landlord still getting away with this? The Campbelltown police are corrupt. That's one of the reasons they're getting away with this, and they're so smug about it. So, she does this 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day, this woman lurks over me. The day before yesterday, it was at 3:30 a.m. This woman was lurking over me. She's a creep. And She's addicted to voyeuring into my home and abusing me. So are the other people. There's other people around here that are too. And the other neighbours around here, they're doing the same thing. They're viewing into my home, watching me be tortured by this woman. And other neighbours, but this woman downstairs. It's beyond obsession. It's beyond a mental disturbance. I don't know what it is. She's so cruel. And she's dangerous. The fact that she has not, she's so cruel. She's got that ability to be just so cold and calculated and cruel. That makes her extremely dangerous. The fact that she's also desperate right now because of how much truth's out there about her, and she's sent gas into my home in the past, that's a big risk to me. Not only that, this woman gets joy out of humiliating me. I've never seen anything so sick in my life. And she does it for attention from the other abusers that view into my home. So if her family are watching, I'm going to say it again. I'd really appreciate it if you would do something about your relative, because the way she intrudes on my life is just, it's unbelievable to me that you're sitting there watching this go on and that she's got away with it for so long. She's viewing into my home illegally. This woman watches me in my bathroom. These people watch me in my bathroom. I have to hold up a curtain in my bathroom. That's what this landlord has done. It all goes back to this landlord. And the post I put up this morning, what this landlord is doing, it's a crime against humanity because of the cruelty I'm being put through, the way I have to live my life. I've had to just adapt and live my life in so many different ways because of this. And I can't move because this is corrupt members of the justice system doing this. It's going to happen to me no matter where I go. And corrupt members of the health system as well. They're trying to wear me down so much that it kills me with abuse. They're just trying to make my life as unhappy as they possibly can so that my dopamine levels in my brain drop, and it affects my health. And it already is. It's affected my sympathetic nervous system, and it's really affecting my my life so much, and this is why I need urgent help. So the cruelty he's putting me through is just unheard of. Like I said, I don't know where in Australia landlords are allowed to put cameras in people's home and try and abuse them to death every day. But that's exactly what this landlord's doing. He preys on my life. So does this woman downstairs. And the other neighbours. But, this woman downstairs is my biggest. The 3 neighbours that are joined to my home are my main concern because of their desperation and the fact that they can control the oxygen in my home. So this landlord is also invading my privacy to the absolute extreme. I have no privacy. There's nowhere in my home I can go and be alone because there's people viewing into my home. And then, he's not only psychologically abusing me, he's physically abusing me. These people are physically abusing me. They're altering my heartbeat. They're altering the air that I'm trying to breathe. And then the way he's attacking my air, it could be classified as a war crime. I'm sure it could. I mean, he's using the air to abuse me. That's just ludicrous that a landlord could even think that that's okay. And the air that's being sent through, I don't know what's in it. Because 2 of these neighbours' homes absolutely reek. And it's hot weather. So I don't know what I'm breathing in. That's germ warfare. And the fact that there's corrupt members of the health system involved in this, they could send anything through into my air. Because there's plenty of members of the health system that want me gone too, because of what they've done. They're holding back information about my health, hoping that the conditions get worse, so that I'm humiliated in my home in front of everybody, so that my health declines. This is also my family can keep my inheritance that corrupt members of the justice system helped them steal. And it's also so that there's abusive cops can get away with their crimes, and abusive members of the health system. I mean, I went to a doctor a couple of months ago. This doctor was in on this abuse. And the abuse that he put me through, he violated me. He violated me. And there's no one I can turn to for help. Because the cops are in on this. So this is what's happening to me. Everywhere I go, I'm abused. And I don't deserve any of it. So this landlord is committing crimes against humanity, for sure. He's invading my privacy and putting me through cruelty, torture in my home. He's modified this unit to torture me. Then he's contaminating my air while people view into my home and humiliate me and degrade me. This landlord needs to have his license taken off him, because he's abusing people to death in their homes. And the people around here that are involved, these are people that enjoy putting a person through cruelty that, you know, for some reason, it must make them feel powerful to do that. Very emotionally immature people. So I'm in a lot of danger here and I need urgent help. Especially because of what these neighbours are doing that are tampering with my air. So please, I'm also being stalked on the road too. That's dangerous. I have people trying to cause me distractions and accidents on the road so that I look incompetent, because they want to take my license off me, and it's not me. The last accident that I was in was deliberately caused, and it wasn't my fault. So that's how much risk I take when I go onto the road, because I've got people trying to cause me accidents. So that's another reason I need urgent help. That's why I'm a hostage here. I've been held hostage by the New South Wales justice system and health system, by the state, because there's transport workers involved in this too. So the 3 corrupt areas of the state are the health system, the justice system, and the transport system. They're all working together to do this to me. How many other people have they done this to? How many other landlords have taken bribes to do this to people? They all work together, and then they pay these low-life people to do this. So There's no one for me to turn to for help. And, you know, I'm not saying that everybody in those areas is corrupt. They're probably not. But from what I've seen here in Campbelltown, to me, it looks like a very large majority of them are involved in this. If there's anyone that can help me get the truth out about this, please help me. My life depends on it right now. And I'm definitely not going to give up. So thank you if you've listened to this, and my email's in the description box of this video. I'll also attach some more videos to this one that will tell you more about what's gone on here in Campbelltown, New South Wales over the past 22 months, because this landlord is also guilty of, not only is he guilty of crimes against humanity and crimes that could be classified as war crimes, he is also guilty of environmental crimes and destruction to the environment here, because he's enabled it and he's also caused a lot of it. Thank you for listening.